Welcome back, guys, to Golden Sun, the Lost Stage, as we're here in the last of the towers to ignite, the last of the towers to light, cycloning our way around. Right, even though it seemed we were off-center, it seems we are taking our trip. Let's see where we come up onto this side and see if we can keep on going, and if the point of no return is getting nearer and nearer. Cyclone down we go! Let's choose the left side just for the randomness of it all. Oh, really? Oh, that's not so bad. That's not so bad. If you look at it here, it seems we can just... not sand. I turned into a pile of sand, but there's no point. I fell through the cracks. The game was over. We move that there, then we can get through, which means by the look of it then, I guess there's no reveal to get back up. If we took the other side, we would have been knocked off by the flame, if I'm right in saying, so that worked out for us, I guess. It's kind of like a scenario with that dragon that was firing the fireballs. We managed to kind of avoid its trap just beforehand. So let's go up and back round again. Many a cyclone to do it. And one of the things I did in between this episode and last was I quickly went and checked out if there was anything hidden around the sides of the towers, and I did find myself an extra treasure chest. So that's not too bad. Plus there's an obvious puzzle I haven't really done in the main room yet, which I was quite surprised at when I walked back out. I was like, wait, there's something there I haven't done. Which you guys are probably me going, wait, there's something there you haven't done. What are you doing? So we'll go do that ASAP, but in the meantime we're in the tower, so we may as well get it sorted out. So it is indeed that which would have stopped us and knocked us off. Now in the meantime, we got ourselves a teleporty bit, but it seems we're getting knocked down no matter what at the time being. There's no sand way through after all, so there's another Minos worry appears. Let's take you out. We don't want you, we want firebirds. You don't understand. As I've stopped yattering on about them, they stopped spawning. I'm pretty sure that's what's going on here, but now we head up once again. I guess to get down on the opposite side. Mucho up and down-io in this puzzle, that's for sure. Right, do we care about getting knocked down? Well, we can get through without being knocked down, so what we want to do ASAP is not that. We want to move, not status. We don't want to know our status. We want to be able to hover over there. Do I care if I'm getting knocked down here? To be honest, it's probably a shorter way. My bottom got bended. Not quite sure I like that. Right, so we just wait a little bit. And then hover straight over. Alright, so now where will this take me? Will it take me all the way to the top already? Hello, dragon, I'm getting out of the way of you. Pretty much the right idea of that situation, wasn't it? Right, a treasure chest is found. We get ourselves a side crystal. What's on the other side? Nothing. Okay. As soon as this thing's fire, I'm out of here. Ah, reveal quick! Get across into safety. We don't want to be blasted into oblivion. Who knows where I'd have fallen there, but we've reached the top, so the last flame is blazed over onto a picture. Done and done, you would say, so for now we retreat and head back to that main room. In the meantime, on the way back, we may as well get that puzzle done, eh? Right. So one place we need to be going again is the Fiery Shrine, but look here, there's an obvious point we haven't even bothered with. I just kind of got sucked into the major rhythm for the dungeon and all, so let's go check out what's behind that door. The ice is blocking it, and hopefully we set up the flame on the other side. Thank you for Megiddo breaking that guy down, but still, there's no real need for us to pound this. At this juncture anyway, so we'll get over and blaze. Stop switching, people. I just want to blaze. Alright, so with that smashed a little bit, all we need to do now is blow it up with a burst. And if you want to come out now, Firebirds, you're more than welcome to. Alright, so that pound seems useless. We've opened up a door, and so we'll keep on going using this. A Firebird appears in the meantime, so thank you. We were caught by surprise, though. It didn't run away. It did supernova, though. Evil thing. Evil. Right, so we will not attack. Gel. Blitz. And may as well, after being hit with that, heal up a little bit. Will it stun him? No. Will it run? No. It used Fire Dance, which did 15 damage to Felix. Not so much. Gel comes out, fells it. And that makes Oliz a level 36 Slayer. Why, thank you, sir. We still got 2 people on 39 that need to get there. They need to get to 40. Need to not find dead ends. Alright, where does this take us anyway? Along passages lead to more. Dual bugs, singular, go away. I don't think you're going to give me the experience I need. And we find the fire gym we found way earlier. Right, you want to battle, do you? I am more than welcome in doing battle with you, Mars Ginny. So, attack. Another gel. Attack, attack. See if stuff like Rising Dragon procs and takes this guy out way fast. Megiddo will definitely finish the job here. I do not see the Djinn surviving this, but if he does, then we were very well queued up for a weakness strike. Felled Mars Ginny. And Sheba is now a level 40 sorcerer. Nicely done, madame. Right, so that just leaves Piers, but in the meantime, a Fire Djinn comes to our party. Alright, we found the Mars Djinn Fugue. Now, who are you, and what do you do? Fatigue your foes to drop their PP. Well, that sounds like an interesting ability, that's for sure. We'll put it on Garrett for the time being, who's our first one of the old party to have a 9 Djinn clash. Should we retreat again? I think that's probably an easiest way to do it. It's too bad we can't drop down our hole, maybe. Retreat makes things nice and easy to get round to that front entrance at the very least. But come on, Firebirds. Come on, more of you. Let's head up to that main chamber, shall we? That's the wrong way. Don't fall in the lava now. That would be a tragic end to your story. You have proven your worth. The heavens await you. Alright, I'd say if anything, this is as good a time as any to finally go out and get the optional items here. But apart from that, I did find a treasure chest along this path. So let's quickly get moving. Right, and see, look, by getting moving this way, I think Piers is about to hit his next level, don't you? Well, we don't know that for certain, do we? Right, so let's get the gel on. Let's get the blitz on, just hoping that it stuns him. And I guess we could get the smallest aura just to top up that HP to 100%. Blitz comes down, it does stun it indeed, which makes it paralyzed, unable to move. Gel finishes it off. And we got ourselves Piers to level 40 Admiral. Nicely done. And we got some Water of Life as well. So everyone now is level 40. In fact, I'm guessing Felix isn't exactly that far from his next level. Apart from that, no, he's like 2 Firebirds away. 2 weakness strike Firebirds. I think it's now time for us to get and do some other things. So where to go, what to do, what to see? Maybe I should go get myself some shirts and some other gear first, but Akamana has appeared again. Take it down. Farewell to you. Now let's get this treasure chest I found and get Alistair's hood and give it to Piers. So what is Alistair's hood? Use to haunt a foe. Boost defense by 5 for you. 7 for Felix, but his resist water and fire is on his helmet there, so I'm not sure I really want to change that so much, to be honest. Wait, what's your current armor, sir? I mean, we gave you the new Valkyrie melt, which raises evade, didn't we? Now, you have a Crown of Glory, which restores PP over time. So do you. To be honest, I think we might want to keep them on, these characters, the caster-heavy ones, just to make sure they always have enough PP, or at least getting some of it back after casting a big spell. It's good for Jenna's healing as a whole, that's for sure. People are about to reach 900 HP by the look of it as well, my goodness. So, I guess if anyone raises PP, I guess if anyone, probably on you then, sir. I guess we could then move over your helm, if you know what I mean, to someone else who probably needs it a bit more. So there's 1 defense. Wait a second, there's 11 defense, quite a bit of defense, but lowered attack. Let's give it to you. Garrett, you can have that one. So we've got ourselves a chest, we've got ourselves another Djinn here. We've got 3 Djinn to find, and now it's time for us to take on the optional content, I think. We've gone through this dungeon and got a lot of goodies. I'm assuming this is leading us on to a point of no return. Now, if you want to go forward and see the end of the main story, of course, we've got to get there after many an episode, but if you're a past viewer, I'll put up a button on screen. For now, we're off, and I think, first of all, I'm going to go to the slot reels again, as you saw in Golden Sun 1, and get myself set up with a ton of shirts and boots and stuff, so we've got our maximum stats going on. I'll see you in a little bit then, whenever we decide to go to an optional dungeon. So we've come all the way back to Contigo, though a little easier than we did before because the teleport synergy can just bring us to any town around if we use it on the world map, so that's going to be handy for just getting ourselves everywhere we want to be. We've got ourselves now with shirts and boots equipped as well. The hyper boots here boost defense and criticals. We've got ourselves running shirt, I think, here on Felix. Apart from that, well, we got even more stuff. I mean, you can't even view all the equipment. You can only view the main equipment there. We've got ourselves the golden boots. We're already equipped over here, but a running shirt to boost Pierce's speed a little bit more above enemy attacks, that's for sure. We got the quick boots to boost defense and agility on Sheba, so make it so that she is now 1 agility ahead of Jenna as a whole, who has the fur boots just to offset her water weakness there, boost defense. And of course, I think she has the golden shirt, raises HP and defense. Apart from that, we've also given her the mithril shirt, Sheba, boost defense and HP, so hopefully her HP value is a lot more, well, just buffed up now. So we've gained ourselves a bit more power by going and doing the slot game. Apart from that, we also have this in the middle of town, so these are now our main target points. These are the points we want to get to, so let's teleport and see where it takes us. As we enter the Anemos Inner Sanctums. So what are we doing here? Well, we've already took on ourselves a chest there, but nothing seems to be going on there. 4 torches lie above. And symbols of elements as well. So, missing 1 Djinn there of the water kind. Seems we can't get through. So by the look of it, we need to collect every Djinn in the game before we can even progress in this section. However, we do have every Djinn of the fire nature. So what happens if we do? So 1 torch is lit for having all fire Djinn. So we've got to go and find ourselves 3 more. We could use the super fortune teller man back in Kibombo, but for now, that's not Kibombo, isn't it? It's the town just before it. We know roughly where we want to head, especially with tips from you guys ages ago where someone said, you've got sand, now go to Yampi Desert and find out if you can get to the special optional dungeons. So, obviously without teleport I couldn't get further, is what was said in the comments as well. So, we now have a way through. So, where is the desert? That's for sure. It's been a long time, so Alhafra and into the Yampi Desert, is it not? So with teleport being able to zing us around wherever we want to. Don't know what's happening to our ship in the meantime, but if it's still next to Prox, it'll be fine there. Right, so we have sand now, so with that as our synergy, can we now go against the tides here? We can indeed. So getting up is easy in these places. And what we want to do is get higher than this, I'd imagine. So while we can lash ourselves up to here, we now are on a bit of a search to figure out exactly where we want to be. Maybe we should cast a void at this point in time as well, if you know what I mean. Alright, so if anything, it's not here that we're looking to get. Probably more like this area. Can sand take me under the rocks? Can indeed, which then puts us through to somewhere new. Spider dinos appear. Man, these guys are out of their league. So who attacks first now? With the 1 extra agility, it will be Shiba pretty much all the time, which will set us up for better weakness strikes with a fire gym user after all. Wow, isn't this a bit overkill? Megiddo on the little raptor there, and then Legends. A triple hit on the bug. Well, ridiculous damage we now deal out. And hopefully we'll need that as we explore these extra areas. Mimic? Oh no, just a water of life. Don't be pessimistic. We don't need water of life. But we do need teleport to make it further than we are. So while we might have been able to make it to this cave and get the water of life, we wouldn't have been able to make it further, that's for sure. So now the exploring really begins yet again. Where do we go for treasure? Well, nothing over here it seems, not even on the rock. It seems sand might be a useful thing here, but Minos Knight appears. Is that a different colour than the one which we were recently fighting? If these are the same enemies as at the end of the dungeon after all, we've got ourselves an interesting scenario. We're facing monsters strong enough to face us. Right, so we need to go over there and cast Burst or something, but we can't get under because there's no sand to be enabled to go anywhere. Many a corridor to check out. Sand scorpions appear. Now, what are these guys? We'll let some weapons howl, maybe, and then find out weaknesses. Megiddo, always being special like that. Right, it's not earth, so then for it's not wind. That would make it... I'm confused now. Let's just say it that way. That would make it Earth, wouldn't it? I'm so confused. But either way, we defeated them in no time at all, and we can get through this way. So we'll do just that. Blow it up! Out of my way! We don't know where we're going, but if we just go all the directions, we should be fine, surely. Right, we got ourselves a roly-pizzly pillar puzzle. Alright, so that's easily enabled us to get through to some places, wherever. A winged lizard appears in the meantime, where you've got to be weak to air. But Megiddo will come in, of course, because Megiddo likes to show off his animation at every opportunity. And take out the enemy. So that's wind, that's for sure. Unless it's a fire weapon. This is where it gets confusing. So that brings us to the other side of there. Oh, don't tell me the roly pillars are jiggery. Yes, they do. Ain't that the way? Well, if this is how things are going, let us just attack. Let's just defend, attack, defend. Let's see if it is Earth for these guys. No, it's not. I'm confused now. So confused. Is Megiddo actually a fire ability? I don't know why I lead myself to believe these things. Monsters all around, we may have got ourselves through some area, but it didn't actually really lead to much, seeming I went straight out of it. More monsters, however. Soul Army appears. Soul Army disappears. With another Megiddo, but luckily we can skip most of the action if I keep pressing A. As Garrett is now a level 36 hero and learns the hero's Inferno. Alright, so we made it through to this area. We can go down some steps there, or we can check out the Soul Army yet again. We've made it through to a dungeon, but that doesn't really mean much as a whole. I want my firebirds back. Right, so there's nowhere to go here at the moment, so the only way to go is through the rolly puzzle. And upwards then, I guess. Looks like we can sneak through that gap, if you know what I mean. Surely we can just jump over as well. Well, sand will get us further forward. Check out more rooms before. So when are we entering a big puzzle room? That's the question here. It seems to be a massive dungeon yet again, so join me next time on Golden Sun, where we take on all the enemies within and find ourselves an optional boss maybe. You never know. Plus we need to find 3 more Djinn across the world. Let's hope they're inside. Bye bye.